Hey guys, this is Alfred back with another video, and in version 3.0 of Honkai Star Rail, there will be a new relic set you can farm for. So in this video, I'll be talking about whether or not it's actually worth your TRAILBLAZE power to farm for this new relic set. And with all that said, let's begin with this video. Now the first relic set is going to be the Hero of Triumphant song. This relic set increases your attack by 12%, a really decent 2-piece set. The 4-piece set increases the wearer's speed whenever the wearer's Memo Sprite is in the field. Just by this sentence alone, you already know that characters that have Memo Sprite will definitely use this 4-piece set. When the Memo Sprite attacks, you will increase the wearer and the Memo Sprite crit damage by 30% for 2 turns. This is a big increase in crit damage, and in my opinion, this will be a default set for your Memo Sprite characters. Do note it does say Memo Sprite and not summon, so your traditional summon characters like Yuan, Lingsha, Topaz cannot use this set. Instead, new Remembrance characters like Agalea, Remembrance MC will be using this set. So this set will be a staple and a default for Memo Sprite characters. The second set is the Poet of Mourning Collapse. This set increases your quantum damage by 10%, and the 4-piece is a very interesting 4-piece. I think this is the first set that we're able to reduce our speed willingly, and when we hit the certain speed thresholds of 110 or 95, you increase your crit rate by 20% or 32% respectively. And finally, the last sentence, the additional bonus, is that this also applies to the wearer's Memo Sprite. So the Memo Sprite is really a bonus. In my opinion, you can use this set on non-Memo Sprite characters. You're not only decreasing your speed, you will also have to hit the 95 speed threshold in order to get the big 32% crit rate. Now, to put this into context, 32% crit rate is actually really strong and is much better than 30% crit damage, because in crit value terms, 32% crit rate is 64% crit value, which is insane. In my opinion, is the biggest jump for any relic set. So you definitely want to hit the 95 speed. So who can use this set? The first 2 characters that come to mind is going to be Clara and Yun Li. These 2 are counter DPS, and they generally want to be slow and want the enemies to take more turns than them so that they're able to do their chunk of damage, because most of their damage comes from them counter attacking. These are 2 characters that can definitely use this set. Another set of characters that can use this set are characters that are not reliant on them charging up their power. So what I mean by this is you have a team built around these characters, and the team will be the one charging up your DPS in order for them to do that big chunk of damage. First character that comes to mind is Jade. Jade is a character that relies a lot on the passive, which relies a lot on her skill, which will be applied on her ally. So the most important character in the team is technically your ally. So your ally will be taking more speed while your Jade enjoys the crit rate. And the best part is she also uses the increase in quantum damage, which is fantastic. So this set can definitely be used on Jade. Another character that can use this is going to be Acheron. Acheron is also a character that inherently does not necessarily need to use her skills to power up. You can just technically use characters which will apply debuff for Acheron, and Acheron will just use her ultimate. So this is another user for this set. Obviously, you are losing out in the quantum damage, and you're also losing out in the Memo Sprite buff. So these are just some characters that can use this. Obviously, this set is probably made for future characters with Memo Sprite and future characters that want to attack slower. But for now, these are some of the examples that you can use this set on. But before you change to this set for these characters, please ask yourself how good your current artifacts are and whether you will actually be putting your TRAILBLAZE power in this relic domain or not. Just remember, if you're not farming for the main set, which is probably the Hero of Triumphant song, then it's probably not worth it to farm for this, just for a slight DPS increase. Remember, substats are very important as well, and if you're planning to use the speed set and you increase your speed just a little bit from the relics, then it's just not going to work at all. So all that said, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you like this video, please do leave a like. It shows me I should do more. Comment down below whether or not you'll be farming for this set, and lastly, do subscribe. We'll be doing more videos like this in the future. And with that, I will see you guys next time. Peace.